Hello guys, welcome to my garage, and over here is my car and you're sitting on the roof if you didn't know it. Yeah, a lot of people have been asking what do I have in my car, what's the engine, what parts do I use and everything like that. So now I will go through the car fastly and then later you will know what I use. And if you don't get if you want to ask something more, just ask in the comment later below. And also below you can find links to my Facebook, Instagram and Twitter and Snapchat. And also remember to put subscribe on my YouTube channel, because then you will know more. And in the comments in YouTube or Facebook or wherever you see this video, you can ask questions. I will answer them as soon as possible. Yeah. So to begin with, let's start from the front of the car. Body kit, Mazda S14 body, S15 conversion kit. That's what I'm using. All is composites. Next up is intercooler. It's type an eBay intercooler. Oil cooler I have over here. It's from Mitsubishi Pajero, random oil cooler. Then we get over to the engine. The engine is a Mercedes M104 990. It's with aluminium intake. It's an older version of the M104. The newer versions of this M104 engines is with a plastic intake, and this is a 3.2 liter straight 6 engine. Internals in this engine is completely stock. I have been going through the engine, and it's stock bearings, stock crank, stock rods, stock pistons, everything is stock head gasket even. The only thing I have changed inside this engine is head bolts. They are out of 12.9 steel bolts, so they are a little bit stronger. You can get them from a hardware store, I think. Let's go over here, and I have a rear mount radiator, but I use the stock water pump, which have been working fine, no problem with that. And I'm using the stock servo pump also, completely stock. I use this is a blow-off valve from Turbobandit.com. You can find the homepage in the links below, in the descriptions on YouTube. I use the stock throttle body, though I have modified the throttle body sensor, so I'm using a Nissan SR20 DET sensor for the throttle body, so the engine management know which position the throttle body is in. Yeah, and fuel lines is out of Teflon steel. This is stainless steel with Teflon inside. Yeah, and I'm driving on ethanol fuel, E85. Injectors is 1,200, 300 something. Finjector. They are both from Finjector. They are about 100 euro each. The engine itself cost here in Finland is around between 500 and 1,000 euro. You can find these engines, so they're not so expensive. That's about on the intake side. I'm using a fuel pressure regulator I have over here, and it's Fuel Lab. This is the oil line to the turbo. It's taken out from the oil filter foot that is bolted to the engine block, where the oil filter is and stuff. It's over there down. Yeah, and you drill a hole on the back side of it. You can find it's almost a hole already, and it's quite easy to do on this M104 engine. I don't know about the newer engine, but this model it's easy to access and make the threads and stuff like that. Engine coils is these ignition coils is Bosch VAG ignition coils. They are like 50 euro each, 40-50 euro. Turbo is a Borg Warner SX3 or S3 SX3 or S300 something. I don't remember. I think something like that. Yeah. The exhaust side, if I remember correctly, is 18 or 19. Exhaust manifold is from Turbo Bandit. Also the oil return is also from Turbo Bandit. It's drilled a hole in the oil pan below the engine or in the side of the oil pan and just bolt the return line in there. Downpipe I have made myself. Wastegate is over there below and it's also from Turbo Bandit. Other thing to talk about over here? I don't know, yeah. I'm using stock clutch cylinder S14. Engine management I use is a Hestec engine management Finnish brand made by Special Tuning Harinen. What else? Yeah, if we go further through the car, you come to the clutch. I'm using a Tilton 7.25 inch 3-disc clutch. That's what I'm using, the common one. Yeah, fuel rail over here is from Turbo Bandit. This is quite normal steel, normal aluminium fuel rail. You can buy it actually, I think, in meter lengths, but I bought it from Turbo Bandit and it's already drilled, the holes drilled on the right position and made for injectors. And the fixed point for this fuel rail to the intake, yeah, I made myself. Over to the engine and driveline again. The gearbox is a BMW 5-speed diesel gearbox welded together with a M104 bell housing. So the bell housing is welded. You have the Mercedes part that is bolted onto the engine, and you got the rest of the gearbox that is from the BMW. Yeah. So that's it. And that comes further down. I have a drive shaft, 3-inch. It's a BMW drive shaft connected together with a S14 drive shaft welded together. Easy. And in the back I'm running a 4.3 diff or R200 Skyline, and I also use Skyline drive shafts. Front brakes is also from a Skyline. I think it's a R33 GTS, 280mm I think they are. And coilovers I'm using the BC Racing with the external fluid boxes, BR model. Those I'm using in front and rear. Yeah, what else? Over to the back of the car. If you turn around completely, you see over here I have plexi windows. I also have rear wing is custom made by myself. It's 175 wide, and yeah, that's it. About trunk lid is out of steel. Still, I'm planning on making it in out of composite also to lose some weight on this car. So yeah, that's the stuff outside the car. And if you have something more to ask about this car, it's just to ask in the comments. And what else is there to mention about this? About the engine management. In the front over here I have made this wheel that connects the fan belt. It's bolted with 6 bolts, and I have made a part that goes between those. I'll put longer bolts and the part between, and then I have a trigger wheel on the end of the engine, at the end of this crank, and I have a trigger sensor from a Volkswagen Golf, I think it was. Yeah. Yeah, what else to mention? Please ask in the comments if you still something you would like to know. I will happily answer your questions. Yeah. I'm also using this intake, adjustable intake camshaft is possible to adjust with electrically from the engine management, so that's one in use. This summer I have been using, yeah. What else? Yeah, this engine is, I have now 699 horsepower in it, in the engine, and something like 850 Newton of torque. don't want to take any more out of the engine because I don't need anything more, because I've been driving with two 25 wide tires and I have had enough grip that I needed with this engine, and enough power to spin the wheels with the grip I have on them. So that's the thing with this engine. So yeah, what else? Please ask if I did miss something. I will happily answer. So yeah, go hit subscribe, follow me on Instagram, Facebook and Twitter, and also Snapchat if you want to see more. I will put later up a video on some updates I'm planning on, but that will be in the next one. So see you. Bye. Have a nice day.